swag. Hey, watch me do this. Watch me do that. Boogie through the back. Hey, I brought Groovy back. Hey, I brought Boogie back. Hey, oh, Dallas swag. Talking Gino and Mesquite. Tall tees with the tag. I hit her with the big Spain. Boom. I did the Dougie on the ass. Hey, RP Whitney Houston. RP. The Bobby Ben's coming back. Ben. Chain. Hey. Swan. Hey. What's up, Papa Run? Okay. What's up, Fully Fame? Yeah.
What's up, Ron and Don?
Hey. Wrist hit like a drum.
Welcome back to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. I am your host, Marty Lee. Over here to my right, I got Tevin in the building. Tevin, what's good with you?
What up, man?
How you living, man?
Shoot, everything good over here, buddy.
Come on. We're going to talk about some things here in a second. We're going to talk about some things.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Over here to my left, over here to the left, TJ is back in the building, everybody.
Fuck going on?
And ain't too much. How's the week been so far?
So far, so good.
Home
so
stretch.
far, so good.
Home stretch, bro. Home stretch of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Getting ready for party, man. Party time this weekend.
That's right. We almost there. We almost there. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have a new addition to the pod. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, welcome to the show, JMond Boog.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all applause. You know what I'm saying? I want draws and roses. You know what I mean?
One of the best men I know. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, one of the most solid motherfuckers ever.
I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all.
No doubt, man. So, as always, we are recording live from Collective Studios, Studio E to be exact. And before we go any further, I just want to say shout out to all of our listeners, the international listeners, the domestic listeners, you know what I'm saying? So just shout out to everybody and most definitely. So make sure you subscribe to our Instagram and the YouTube channel. And so, fellas, week 7 of the NFL season is definitely wrapped up. TJ's on the winning side of things.
Mm-hmm. Big dubs.
Unfortunately, me and Tevin are over here on the losing side of things here.
It had to be lose the opposite side.
No, the opposite side is losing.
Make the
The opposite of winning is losing.
It's tough. So, most importantly, shout out to the NBA season being back as well.
Yes, sir.
It's definitely good to see the association get things going. It's kind of strange for them to be playing this early in the fall. That is, but normally the week of Halloween. Normally the third or the fourth. The season normally tips off.
I feel like it started earlier. Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, probably so. But most importantly, we're going to jump into football. This time around, we're going to start things a little different. Normally, we start everything with NCAA football and all that. But this week, we're going to go ahead and start with some NFL talk. So, TJ's Colts, they're on the winning side of things here. The Colts, they wrapped up week 7 with a victory over the Miami Dolphins. TJ.
We did.
You guys are back on the winning side of things, so I'm gonna just let you go ahead and take everything from here as y'all beat the Colts 10-16.
Hey man, big win for us. AR stayed healthy, didn't get hurt, thank God. I was nervous about the Flacco coming back in because that's the only conversation that's been going on. Should they put in Joe Flacco? They can only win with Joe Flacco. Mm-hmm. If I felt that we were a Joe Flacco away from winning it all, then I am for it. Yeah. But we're not. Our defense still got a lot of problems. Robert Saleh wound up getting signed on with the Packers today. I was kind of disappointed.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know what position he's doing over there. Obviously, he can't be a DC. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the middle of the season. But he's over there on the staff or whatever. Him and, what's his name? Matt LaFleur, they like this. You know what I'm saying? So
from that 49er tree.
Mm-hmm. So I was kind of hoping that he can come over here and help us out because our defense struggles a whole lot, you know. But some good news, though. We got Buckner coming back this week. Got JT coming back this week. As we get ready to travel down to Houston. Usually I make this game every year, but hosting a Halloween party, some other personal things got out the way that cost a little bit of bread.
Yeah.
So I couldn't spend my money on that ticket. Funny thing was, I saw one of our linebackers on Twitter talking about just shouting out like the members of his own podcast and shit, which I think is super dope that he has one. And one of the guys, like a fan, just hit him up and just like, "Hey, yo, man, kind of tapped on my for the game for Houston, bro. Like, the way you hooked me up with tickets." He was just like, "God damn, man, y'all always ask for something. How many you need?" Told him 2. He was just like, "Hit my DMs, man." I was just like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Well, can't make that happen, but shout out to that guy.
Yeah,
man. But Houston, here we come, baby. Here we come. If we win this game, we'll be tied first in the division. So let's go make this happen, man. Go Colts.
Because y'all not far behind on everything in y'all division and everything, right? Because, I mean, it's just...
Yeah, shit. If we win this, we'll both be 5-3.
See?
Yep. While Jacksonville stays down at the bottom, while Tennessee stays at the bottom. Kind of hard to hear you motherfuckers.
Because y'all niggas is way
down there. Irrelevant.
So that's definitely good to see that at least somebody on this pod has a winning football team. Because
Hey, I got one. It just ain't my NFL team.
well, yeah, college
Okay,
team, yeah,
we'll
college teams all winning. That's for sure. You know what? You did allude to it. So have you decided on your costume?
I did. I
Okay.
did. Yeah,
All
I did.
right.
Finally, I decided on something. It's gonna be more character than anything. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm looking forward to portraying this. Hopefully, it sticks the way I want it to. You know what I mean?
T, what you decided on?
I think I decided.
I think
I think I decided, but I'm back and forth between 2. What I really wanted to do, it wouldn't get in here in time.
Yeah.
So I'd say that one for next year. Though. I like that one. But I have to make a decision by probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's,
man.
it's approaching that time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
That'll be dope.
Interesting.
I'm looking forward to seeing that part, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what people show up as.
So my shit shipped, but I just wanted to. I just hope it fit.
That's always the thing when you got to ship some
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
That's
Like-
always the part right there.
Like I just hope it work out. You know what I'm saying? But I think it is. I think it definitely is. But we're gonna jump back into some more football talk. Is Mon is also a Saints fan, so he may have a couple of things to say in regards to the New Orleans Saints and their season thus far. But T, y'all kicked off the week 7 and pretty boring game, I must say so. Well,
Pretty, worst game of the season that I saw.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree, but there's a lot of hate over there right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My objective to, I'm not gonna lie, is to bury the Saints.
Y'all laugh now. I'll let y'all laugh right now.
You know what I'm saying?
When our time comes,
we done.
on that same energy.
Oh, man.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I want smoke. When my Saints get done, I want all smoke.
I know.
I want 2-2 train, chili smoke. I want all of it. I want every last cigarette smoke. I want all of it.
I want that. Can't do it.
I need all that.
Joe
Because
smoking
everybody
everything.
been counting us down for the longest.
My favorite part about Twitter is just seeing Saints fans complain. Like, they be blaming all type of niggas. Like everybody.
Oh, it's somebody's fault.
Like,
We gonna find somebody to put the blame on. It's never consistent either.
yeah, always blaming somebody.
I want the mascot. It's the mascot's fault last time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
All type of
Win
shit.
fault and all kinds of shit.
But the Saints, they ended up losing on Thursday night to the Denver Broncos, 33-10. The Saints are down bodies on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So, T, what are your thoughts in regards to the Saints, and how do you think they'll be able to work things out as the year goes on?
Well, I don't know. It seems like it's cooked because everybody hurt. You know, I don't know what they're gonna do to address the injury situation. I don't know how long he's out. Don't know how long Olave's out. Taysom, he's ribs, so he be in and out. But he ain't played like the last 4 games. Last 4 games, I don't think he played at all. Defense, Debo, one of our good young corners, he got hurt. So a lot of injuries has been killing us. Even though that ain't no excuse though, we just haven't been playing good. Point blank. Even when we was healthy, aside from the first 2 games, we played bad every game. Like not even decent. We played bad every game,
Right.
especially offensively. Can't move the ball, can't sustain no drives. Quarterback plays. Derek Carr, number 1, he's hurt. The starting quarterback hurt.
Yeah.
So I forgot about that, but so now we got the rookie out there. He running around, trying to figure stuff out with a coach who don't know how to coach offense, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Our play calling has always been messed up, but I think this year's been like the worst.
Yeah, because, well, it started off good, and then...
No, it wasn't even good.
No, it started off great. The first 2 games was great.
Stop it. You niggas was running around here
No,
saying
the first 2 games...
for president.
The first 2 games...
I gotta get a few talent.
the talent, but yeah, we got talent, but the play calling for the talent was... The first 2 games, we was hitting it, but them last 5, because I was 5 in a row. We 2 and 5 now. The last 5, it's just been straight trash can. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident if we don't win against the Chargers, I think they're going to go ahead and let Dennis Allen go, and we're just going to start trying to make some trades during the season, to kind of position ourselves for the future. And the crazy thing is, I looked up today, I didn't realize we were 9-8 last year. I was like, that garbage team was 9-8?
The same niggas.
The same team. We was 9-8, and we was bad last year. And if you watch the game, you was like, that wasn't a good football team. Like,
Same coach.
if you watched it. But, yeah, we was 9-8, so I'm surprised. So I was shocked. But, yeah, it's the record is reflecting our true selves this year.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That sense of what's the word I'm looking for?
Self-aware.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
The self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
I used to be one of those delusional people in all my sports teams. I always thought in each sport, I thought my team was going to win. I was like, you know what? I'm stressing myself out by being delusional. Let me be
honest.
Let me be honest. Let me have hope, but let me also look at it from a real side.
That's what I always say about Dallas fans. They chose this life. I don't feel bad for them at all. At all. This is your decision.
At all.
Every year you go through the same shit.
All that. Mm-hmm. Every time. We so close. No, you're not.
You're not.
Same one last year.
Uh-huh.
I give my cousin the blues because he's a Cowboys fan. And somebody actually had the audacity to be like, well, why do you go so hard with the Cowboys? I said, you want me to put it in order, alphabetical, or just like on top of my head? Because I can give you a plethora.
I don't even like giving Cowboy fans a hard time. I just like watching them melt.
I just say, yeah, it seemed like they hopes just evaporate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's so dope when it does. It's like
it's slow.
I just love telling them, like, bro, y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since I was 4, dog.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I got memories from when I was 4 years old.
I don't.
I think I got 1. I got like 2 or 3. That's when I caught the bus. I was little. I remember catching the bus one time, and I remember sitting in one of my little, whatever it is, pre-K. I remember sitting in the class one day. There's only 2 memories I got from when I was like 4 years old. Dog.
Not Cowboys memory insight.
0. They ain't never been. I loved when they had T.O. I liked them. That was it. That's the only time I liked Dallas. But they be like, we gonna win. No, y'all not. Y'all always gonna be Dallas.
I was always confused how Dallas could be so, like you said, delusional with their mind frame of, oh, we're a great team. My problem was with them, y'all paid good money. Jerry Jones paid good money for you niggas. And you mean to tell me
that is cold.
And Jerry mind, that's what he was thinking anyway. So he just saying what Jerry was really thinking.
No, none of niggas he can't.
I was just watching Django a couple nights ago. So that
Jerry was
wild.
That's a horror movie for Jerry.
I'll pay good money for you niggas.
Django is a horror movie for Jerry Jones.
But I paid good money for y'all. And you mean to tell me the best I can get for my money I paid is to get to 2 playoffs and lose in the first round? You mean to tell me that's the money I gave you for this bullshit? I'm firing every last motherfucking body. Everybody gotta go.
No, and it ain't like if y'all was I can see if it ain't that they ain't won the Super Bowl since '96. I think that was, or '95, whatever. Yeah, they ain't been to one. They ain't been to a conference championship game since '96, '95, dog. So that's why I give the fans a hard time. I mean, they talk about us. I'm like, at least the Saints won in '09. Like, they won this century.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all ain't win this century. Y'all ain't never been to the Super Bowl this century. That's 2000s.
Yeah.
So when the 99 2000, when they came to take over the Cash Money Records came on to take over, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all ain't done nothing since before they took over. Once they took over, y'all went down the drain. So y'all might need to be blaming my boy Juvenile. Yeah. I think Juvie and them New Orleans people put a voodoo curse on y'all, bro. Y'all ain't since 99 and 2000.
The one
Not
thing
even
that
working with
Cowboys
no
fans will always say
Oh.
is that year they was a team that broke that undefeated streak. That was it. Oh man, y'all are crazy. I paid good money for y'all. Hey, bro, that might have
That's
to
the
be
title.
I paid good money for you niggas.
Right, you see, he was recruiting the other couple weeks ago. He was getting a hand size, their
Yo,
speed. He was getting a broad jump. You know, he was getting some other measurements as well.
Oh man. So the Raiders.
Oh yeah, next time. So, shout out to Cowboys listeners, though. We mess with y'all sometimes.
Yeah,
So,
y'all alright with me. Y'all alright with me.
On to another team that hasn't won since very early.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We haven't
Let
won.
me think about it.
it.
Y'all ain't won a century either.
But we've been to a
Y'all
Super
been
Bowl.
to one.
Yeah.
At least y'all been to one.
Yeah, in my lifetime.
Smelly.
In my lifetime, we have been
Smelly.
to a Super Bowl.
You know, you got the third base. You know, I ain't get home.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Hold on, before you go into that, how did you become a Raiders fan?
All right, so I became a Raiders fan. So the first Super Bowl that I watched, right? I'm gonna go back a little bit. The first Super Bowl that I watched was the Rams and the Titans Super Bowl, the 1 yard short, and I was like, okay, I like the shit.
Mm-hmm.
The following year is 2000, and I forgot who won. Well, the Ravens won that year, and I was like, okay, I'm starting to understand the game a little bit. The first Super Bowl I understood was 01. The Patriots winning the Super Bowl. Now in the middle of that, you know, Tuck rule happens and all that shit, and like I'm starting to understand the game. But you know, the Raiders are a West Coast team. We would be in church. We would get out of church. It's 1:30, 2 o'clock. The West Coast games is on. If I do get home early enough, the Saints is getting their shit kicked in. You know what I'm saying?
At that time.
You know what I'm saying? In the early 2000s. And so, and by that afternoon slot, you know, because we didn't have Sunday night primetime football.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? I think we looked that up a couple weeks ago. Like Sunday night primetime football didn't come around until like 06.
06, yeah.
But the West Coast games would be the last games, and for whatever reasons, Peyton Manning would be on in primetime, you know, afternoon primetime slot for the East Coast. The Raiders would be on, the Chargers would be on, or of course the Broncos would be on, or the Cardinals would be on.
Yeah.
And so, because you know, around that time, Emmitt Smith left the Cowboys and he went to the Cardinals, so he was still like a thing. So that's how I became a Raiders fan. You know what I'm saying? Basically, get out of church later in the day. The Raiders would still be on TV. So of course, 01 happens. 02 we go to the Super Bowl. I've been down ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
had a whole bunch of good players on the roster.
yeah, like we saw the back end of Jerry Rice's career. I saw Tim Brown. You know what I'm saying? I saw you know, the whole thing with Jamarcus Russell and Darren McFadden was my dog for a long time. Nnamdi Asomugha, Charles Woodson, like
Sapp was there.
Warren Sapp was there. Like
They had some shit.
Randy, you know what I'm saying? Like
Big Leg Jan and Shane.
Janikowski and Shane, like
that was my dude.
Yeah, and I always like the baseball thing in the middle. You know what I'm saying? How we shared.
I thought I was the only person that like really thought that shit was dope.
No, that shit was super dope.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like it.
Yeah,
I mean, it looked like an eyesore to me. That was it.
I thought that shit was dope as fuck. I really did.
It really looked better at night games to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, I don't know, the grass and the dirt. It hit off the nightlight for whatever reason. But that's how I became a Raiders fan. I've been down ever since. You know, and so from 01 basically till 06, the Saints were bad. You know what I'm saying? They were a really bad team. So I couldn't really fuck with it.
Yeah.
So it was either roll with the Ravens or roll with the Ravens or roll with the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just like the Shield so much more. You know what I'm saying? So,
I get it.
The Raiders, unfortunately, they lost. After all that. Our Raiders lost, unfortunately, 15-20 to the Rams on Sunday. It's not getting any better, fellas. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not getting any better. Devontae Adams is traded, and in regards to Devontae Adams, how can you get to New York and you're not even 3 days there, and you're complaining about the Jets' offense? Don't worry about it. Maybe it was just us, right? But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just looking forward to I'm just looking forward to getting to January. If we can just get to January so the season can be over with. This is going to be a suffering throughout the season. And one thing I don't like in Raider Nation is some of the Raider fans are asking for us to be such a bad team for 3 years in order for us to get Archie. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a lot of losing. That is a lot of losing. Like,
a lot of fighting for y'all though. That's a lot of losing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like the fans. They be
Oh, yeah,
fighting
we
all
throw
the
hands.
time. I'm like, man, what's
Y'all don't go to watch football. Y'all fans go to fight.
Yeah,
Y'all don't go to
somebody ass to beat like every game.
Yeah.
What jersey can I hang on my wall this time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Raider fans definitely are a bit aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Especially with
High
49
spirited is what I like to call
49er fans and Charger fans. Anybody else that really want it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Cardinals fans, anybody that step in the ring.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because the Bay Area fans, they still make the trip.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this season's just not going to get any better. I would much rather us get Cam Ward. I fuck with Shedeur. I really fuck with Shedeur, but I just don't want. I don't want like all that. I don't want. First of all, I don't like seeing the type of shit that other Raider fans say. Like, up in fan bases, I do see certain, like, real fucked up shit be said. And I don't know, I'm cussing a lot this pod, but I don't know. It's just, it is what it is today. but I see a lot of Raider fans say some disgusting things, and I don't want them to sit there and say that about Prime Son. You know what I mean? I don't want them to say that about Shedeur. Don't say no.
Yeah, he'll get out there and start talking back.
Right, and then it's just going to become this whole thing. But I think Shedeur could be really good. I much rather Cam Ward. Maybe that's my Miami Hurricane fan. You know what I'm saying? Speaking. But one thing I will say about both of them, they really got that clutch shit. They really game on the line. You can bet, you know, it's a 65% chance they're going to go win it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with that.
So, I don't know.
I really like Shedeur over there. I do. I think he's a Raider. I think he fits. Like the whole thing with the, you know what I mean? I know y'all can't see, but you know I'm doing the Shedeur shit. I think that shit is dope. I think the attitude, the swag that he does carry with it. I don't know. I just think he's a Raider in Vegas.
Smart. That's it right there.
Yeah.
You're a businessman.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders' name, Cam Ward name.
Yeah.
Who we gonna turn that TV on?
Yeah, it's definitely going to Shedeur.
Who's TMZ gonna be pulling up trying to see who they can catch? Shedeur sneaking. How's he sneaking in?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. You know, it's got to do the business move, baby. We want the clicks. We in Vegas.
Yeah.
We get the glitz and the glamour. Shedeur, he play good. That name gonna bring people to come play, just like he did at college.
Yeah.
I want to be part of that.
I
want to come around. I want to be on TV doing this. They can see my Audemars. They can see my Rolls. They can see my Patek Philippe. How to say that rich white Patek, whatever. How the heck the rich people say my Richard Mille.
I'm stupid.
Yeah,
I think I wanted to pronounce this shit right.
I do have a question though, boy. And since we on this topic of Shedeur, right? Somebody hit me up about a Cam Newton interview or Cam Newton podcast one day about him talking about Shakur. So, would he be a better fit? Okay, put it like this: do you think he would be better in Las Vegas or Atlanta?
I think if you go to Atlanta, you have better players and you have a little bit of a better structure in front of you.
But no, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the organization.
Okay.
I'm talking about the business standpoint. So we're talking about him, not say the athlete. Let's just say the brand. Let's say the brand.
Yeah.
So you have Shakur the brand, Las Vegas. Shakur the brand, Atlanta.
You gotta go Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas. His dad is all Atlanta.
His dad gonna always be above. Unless he win a Super Bowl.
Okay, now
the Sanders jersey they gonna buy always gonna be 21.
Yeah, so
it would be Vegas because you get a chance to carve out your own legacy.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely do understand that.
Because as far as Las Vegas, they don't have a legacy. They're the Raiders, but not. At Las Vegas, they don't have no.
We don't have no legacy.
They don't have no history.
Right.
So somebody can be the first one to get that.
And that is actually pretty dope to think about.
Having
a brand new canvas to work on.
Yeah.
You make your own road.
Yeah.
So when they come behind you, they say your name first.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think if y'all get If whoever takes the first quarterback, I think it's gonna be Shedeur.
Yep. Say it again.
I think whoever gets the first quarterback I think it's gonna be Shedeur.
I think so. I mean, shit. He a winner. You know what I'm saying? He has won, and I mean, you know, I said something yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And what have you done with less talent? And Shedeur, he has put multiple teams on his back. You know what I'm saying? And they've been able to get some things done. Some I guess you would say underachieving programs, if you will. You know what I'm saying? In the past, but yeah, I mean, I would definitely like to see. I just want a winning quarterback. First of all, I want a quality quarterback and a quarterback that's going to win. You know what I'm saying? Just the last, I don't know, so many years, like I've seen Derek Carr, Jimmy Garoppolo, Brian Hoyer, Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew,
Terrell Pryor.
Jacoby Myers has thrown a touchdown pass. Like these are my 6 quarterbacks in the last calendar year and a half.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah. Like, well, not counting Derek and not counting. Well, Derek is
like last couple 3 years. That's
that's a lot of food. That's 6 quarterbacks in basically 4 years. You know what I mean? Like that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to win. I just want a winning quarterback, and I want a quality quarterback, and most importantly, I want a good head coach. I think AP could be better. I've never been happy with Marvin Lewis being on our coaching staff, but it is what it is.
He's on y'all coaching staff,
unfortunately.
Hey, they just need to let AP get some time, get some talent, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta give him time and talent. He ain't got no receivers.
Yeah, I want him to get a fair share.
Ain't no quarterback. You can't never no quarterback, no receiver.
Right. That's right. So, you know, unfortunately, throughout the NFL, there's been a streak of injuries here that we've just ran into. Like, I think everybody on every team has dealt with it, whether it be for a couple weeks or season-type injuries, season-ending type injuries. Unfortunately, Deshaun Watson has fallen into that category. But unfortunately, you know, Deshaun has reminded he's still a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what those Browns fans did was absolutely disgusting. So
fucking disgusting.
So first, TJ, what was your thoughts whenever you know about Deshaun, his season thus far, and how his season has ended?
Well, I did tweet saying that I wonder who prayed for him. Who prayed to say, "Hey, yo, God, if the front office ain't gonna sit him down, can you please do it?" That shit got answered in some way, shape, or form, or whatever. But watching this Achilles get popped or whatever, regardless, and seeing somebody get hurt and going down for a year or whatever, and even like the emotion on his face, I don't know. I think that Deshaun has found a way to wear a mask as best as he possibly could.
Thanks.
Or whatever, especially being out there in Cleveland. I mean, who the fuck likes being in Cleveland? Johnny Manziel talked about being in Cleveland. Odell Beckham Jr. talked about being in Cleveland. Jarvis Landry was cool, but he eventually wanted to get up out of Cleveland or whatever. And if the fans have any indication on what that's like, to watch them sit up there and cheer and chant saying things like, "You deserve it," it's like, no, man, get me the fuck up out of here. I don't give a damn how much guaranteed money y'all gave me or whatever, but get me the fuck up out of here. That was some bullshit. I hate it. I think it's disgusting. I wish Cleveland Brown fans no luck winning going forward. I really don't, because y'all deserve to be losers the way that y'all have been for fucking ever.
Facts.
R.I.P. Jim Brown.
R.I.P. Jim Brown. Free Nick Chubb.
Free Nick Chubb.
Welcome back, Nick Chubb, and free Nick Chubb at the same time.
That was my dog. I love Nick Brown.
T, what was your thoughts in regards to Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Brown fans?
Come on, man. You don't do that, bro. I don't care how much somebody, you know, how bad they've been playing or anything. You don't never cheer for nobody getting hurt, dog. Like that could change his whole life. You don't know what that could be his last game he ever played. So now you don't do nothing like that. He playing bad, but if you ain't go cheer for him, I mean, if you ain't go, support him, just don't say nothing at all. Just don't say nothing at all. You know, I know it was tough watching him play because he was playing bad, but if you ain't got nothing positive to do in that moment, just my mom say, just close your mouth. You ain't got to always have an opinion. Your opinion ain't always got to be heard.
Facts.
So just close your mouth. Let them take him off the field, and then you just, when the next guy comes in, which is my boy James,
Big James.
cheer for Big James. Now when he throw up now, so what they gonna do? Because a pick coming this week.
That's right.
That's what he do. Y'all gonna give him the same treatment, like if he get hurt, like he gonna get booed too. But nah, bro, you don't do that to nobody.
The shit that pissed me off the most about it is when they got him, they were so supportive. Like, like, fuck them hoes. It is what it is. We don't care. Whoop de whoop or whatever. And then boom, he gets out there. He's not playing up to the level that y'all want him to play to. Which I was disappointed in the way that he was playing. Like having to see him in Houston all those years, and then that 1 year he had a career year without his best receiver or whatever, and then he goes on this like, no, I don't want to be here bullshit or whatever. Like he does have a way of throwing like a temper tantrum. He does, or whatever, which is understandable in my twisted little mind or whatever, because I do think that if you have a franchise quarterback, this is the most important player at the most important position in all of sports or whatever. Why wouldn't he have a say in who he would like to run the offense for him? You know what I'm saying? Or like not even so much the GM, but at least the head coach. Can we at least talk to these people? You know what I'm saying? So I see that point, but it's just I think it's fucked up. I really do.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? Like it's it really does show you how fans are so fair weathered and like they only love you whenever
you're running the ball.
Whenever you're running the ball, whenever you're doing something positive, you hitting on their parlays, like you know what I'm saying, you scored X amount for their fantasy team, like things like that. They love you for those type of things, but they never think about the human. Like Deshaun may have his skeletons in the closet, you know, as some damn near everybody probably has something, you know what I'm saying, up in their closet, but you know what I'm saying, like don't sit there and try and bash that person. Like you said, that man's been through enough, and some may say he's put people through a whole bunch of shit too, so which probably so, but I mean, does that excuse him? No, but that doesn't give you all the right to sit there and just cheer the man's downfall.
You know what I mean?
Right, lie like that.
Yeah, that's some fucked up thing. That's very fucked up. But injuries continued to wreak throughout the league this past weekend. Debo has the flu. Well, I'm sorry, pneumonia. Pneumonia is pneumonia is I guess that's, I wonder if that's one step up from the flu.
Yeah.
So that's going on there. Aiden Hutchinson broke his leg.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin broke his leg.
Yeah.
Am I missing something else?
We still don't know what's going on with CMC.
Christian McCaffrey still hurt.
Yeah.
News just came out today. Kamara has been playing with a broken hand.
Yeah, that IR list has been going
it's so bad.
crazy this year.
Brandon Ayuk tore his knee up.
That's the one. Ayuk missing.
Hey man, I am still one of those people that's just like, until you do right by Kaepernick, nothing good will ever come to you. I'm still believe that. I don't even know what they got to do at this point. Get a public apology, something got to happen, yo. But
you know,
goodness gracious,
bro, I just say that I ain't gonna lie. Thinking about it, if they would have did right by Kaepernick, son, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have ended up looking like how the Chiefs are now, dog.
Yep. They
2 or 3 rings,
for it.
2 or 3 rings.
Consistently good franchise.
Consistently great. 2 or 3 rings. 2, maybe 3 rings by now. I ain't gonna lie, but once they did that stuff, how they did him, dog, I think that really hurt their franchise.
They've been to 3 Super Bowls, and all of them they could have won in the last 9 years. Yeah. Every last one of them they could have won in the last 10 years.
And they all lost in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Literally lost every game in the second half.
Now, granted, that first one was
throw away from winning.
Yeah.
With the Baltimore.
Garoppolo.
Oh yeah, but then Beyonce cut off the lights.
Yeah, that's the one they. That's the one they paid for. That's the one they paid that the NFL, rigged for San Fran to lose.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted
They wanted Ray to get one before he get out,
Yeah, which was
shout out to Ray.
Wow, my God.
Antler spray.
Yeah, I tested positive for illegal substance, but I would
still play.
Yeah, I still play.
I'm good. Yeah. Oh no, my pec just been fucked up all the time, but I'm good.
I'm good.
Deer antler spray, though.
Deer antler spray. That's what it was. Yeah.
Am I the only one that thinks that Cap can come back now and still play and still be viable?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you don't know that. Yep. I hate that. I've been on that same train last couple years. My homeboys, they tell me, bro, it's over.
It's over.
So I'm gonna just pass the word that they passed to me, dog. It's over.
Yep. Sorry.
Only because he's 30. Is he 30? He over 30. I think he at least 35. He might be 38.
Definitely 35. If
he
Cam,
probably 37. Cause I think Cam 35.
Yeah, because him and Cam about the same age bracket. Somewhere maybe like a year or 2 apart.
Yeah.
Hey man, he got some legendary moments, bro. But hey,
it's not happening.
It's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
We're gonna wrap that one up. But MVP talk, fellas. Yes, I think Derrick Henry has made a strong case.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lamar Jackson has made a strong case.
Always.
I think.
Hold on. What?
I mean, you got to do running for 2,000 yards behind you. I mean, it's kind of easy to complete passes. I'm just saying.
Wait.
I'm just saying, bro. When you got a dude that can run over
He just
80,
got there.
and he dominating. 80-yard run this game.
Yeah.
80-yard run this game. He just running
He's down
over
there
people.
900 yards already.
Yeah.
I'm
This
just
week 7.
I'm
He
just
is.
saying. I'm just
But-
saying because we didn't get. I'm just man. I ain't gonna let me not do this.
Yeah. No. What you on?
No, go ahead,
What you on?
go ahead,
Speak
get
your
that
mind,
up.
bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Lamar just threw 5 tills the other night.
I just
man.
like honestly like looking at like I don't wanna do it to him, but I got to do it, bro. Somebody got to tell it.
Go ahead.
How many MVPs Patrick Mahomes got regular season?
2.
No.
Is it not 2? Is it just 1?
I don't know. I try not to keep up with the
Yeah,
stats.
Just got
he went
one?
to 50 touchdowns. They got 1.
Okay.
How many Lamar Jackson got?
2.
Lamar got 2.
Wait a minute. You say he got how many?
2 of them.
2.
And Patrick Mahomes got how many?
1.
Patrick Mahomes, and it's been universal. Patrick Mahomes been the best quarterback in the league for every year he done played, pretty much, right? Except the first one.
Well, last year it was a little bit of muddle there, right?
Man,
If you had a team,
there
who
was
would
a
you
lot
look-
going on.
As the
last year.
coach could have picked the quarterback, you were like, "Yay, take Lamar, not Patrick Mahomes."
Oh, if you saying both of them was free,
No, you know people gonna Mahomes.
I mean, I'm going to take Mahomes.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
not-
I'm just saying, Lamar, he got the one he got last year. He could have went to somebody else. That's all I'm saying. I think Mahomes could have won the one last year. Look at the team. The team was garbage. They still played. They still was the number 1 seed, wasn't it?
No,
No,
they wasn't.
Baltimore.
What was their
was
record,
number
though?
1 seed.
It was like 11-5.
Mm-hmm. They was wild card and they had to go on the road, which made all of that even better. But we don't talk about playoffs when it comes to MVP regular season, though.
Man, Tyreek could have won it last year. Somebody else.
Tyreek could have won last year.
I'm just saying.
nah, I agree with that sentiment.
I'm just saying, Lamar. I love him. He a great player, but
That's crazy.
but
I did not expect this from Tim.
but as an in a team aspect of being a great player and winning all and getting what the praise he get, I'd be like, I don't know, dog. The first MVP I give him, but that second one, I'm like, come on, bro. Now he up there. Now Mahomes chasing him for MVPs.
I think
he
this
also
is just
chased Mahomes for the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
yeah. I mean,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
He's not gonna catch him. Let's be honest, he's not gonna catch him.
this is like just the ultimate peer battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Mahomes is up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like this is Brady versus Peyton part 2. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The Black
God.
Edition. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ugh.
it's like like I don't know.
Yeah, wow.
This-
You know, okay. I give you that. Probably more like that because Peyton did have a good regular season, like the great regular
Yeah.
seasons, but somehow
MVPs.
Tom always ended up.
Getting the Super
With the-
Bowl.
Always.
Yeah.
He somehow got
All
a
right, so
call.
I can give it that.
Listen,
I
if you
compare
feel
that
that
to
way about Lamar, you probably about to be sick on the other person I think that should be in the conversation for MVP right now.
Throw the names out there. Throw the names. Let's do
Who do
this.
you think I'm going to say?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying-
You said I'm
I'm gonna say
like,
we don't do it.
I'm like, that's the only person I got.
I'm
Take the bait. Take the bait. Bite
I'm
for
looking
it.
at looking at Jared Goff. I'm looking at Jared
Okay,
Goff.
now that's a sleeper. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. I'm not mad, but I ain't
Jared
expected
Goff,
it, though.
man. I mean, my boy been having a perfect passer rating. He had one game where he was perfect. I think it was like 18 for 18. He couldn't get the perfect passer rating for that because it has to be 20 or more.
That's crazy.
I mean, but that team
That's
is
a good-
rolling, y'all.
I ain't
That
mad.
team is absolutely. I mean, the defense is good. The running game is good. But when you whatever Ben is over there doing, Ben Johnson is doing, that's dialing shit up, he is hitting that shit like that.
Yep.
Everything is on the down. Boom, boom, boom. So, I mean, and they just went up in they went in Minnesota and won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So-
undefeated
They
Vikings.
win the streak.
So,
The undefeated Vikings.
so I'm just saying, there's somebody that I
Which
think that they
that
be
is a
talking
team
about.
that I
That's
didn't
somebody.
expect that. I
Yeah,
did not expect the
yeah.
Vikings to go basically 5-0
No one
at
did.
the start of the season.
No one did.
If they would have told you, we ain't going undefeated.
Yep.
They would have
mean-
told you we ain't winning 5 and we going 5-0.
I like what is it, Jefferson?
Yeah, that's he's stud.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The boy's a workhorse.
Mhm.
The boy gonna get you what he gonna get you plus some.
He gonna work.
He gonna work for it. I'm gonna get out here, wipe my hands in this dirt. Let's get this work going. I mean for the long haul.
Yep.
I did not expect them damn Vikings to be so tough up front
Yeah.
and so dense in the backfield. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
everything they getting, they having good speed on the takeoff, good hand checking, but not too much. A little physical, a lot more aggression. I was impressed. I was truly impressed with them Vikings.
Yeah. I think the Aaron Jones move they got, I think they helped them a lot.
Yeah,
especially on offense. People sleep. I love Aaron Jones. Dog. I was like, Green Bay, y'all dumb. He was the reason why y'all really did what y'all did in the playoffs. He been good. He was just hurt.
Something about that NFC North. They like to go to each other. Like they stay right up there.
It's cold. They like if you're gonna be cold one time, be cold another. Like don't go to.
You got 2 teams play outside, 2 teams that play indoors. Like it's crazy up there.
Yeah, it really is
crazy, and they definitely got things going on.
Wait, so who you got for MVP? Did you say earlier?
I didn't necessarily say, but just some people that stand out. It's like golf, like he said, and that was actually like in the further back in my mind. CJ Stroud was on that list.
Yeah,
but he's kind of had a couple bad games. Like Derrick Henry's on my list, Lamar Jackson's on my list. You know, man, as really, I'm just scanning the rest of the league. Like nobody else is really just there. Like that is it's a drop off.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would say maybe like the next group, if you will. I would have to put Kirk Cousins in that group.
Right. Nah, for
like in that next group, like in that 6 or that 7. Like he on that list for now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, because Jaden was on it. He got hurt. If he would have finished out this game, he on it. He was on it.
Saquon is on that list.
Talking about how they're like, oh no, Washington fans are saying how Jaden already got hurt. And it's just like, oh, y'all did not watch this boy in college. College.
Y'all know nothing.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I got a sleeper though, a defensive player, Chris Jones.
Yeah.
If you watch the game, I don't know what his stats look like, but if you watch the game,
he's a red horse.
Bro, he jump off the screen when they need big plays. He jump off the screen. It was him, and I can't. It's somebody else on defense too that I was watching it. That name goes
Max Crosby.
him too. But even the team, what's Denver record? I don't know what their record is, but Pat Surtain, anything get locked up, they come this way.
For real.
So
don't throw over that.
defensive MVP or whatever they got. Give it to him already, son, because he lock up
He going crazy.
anything.
Even the announcers they know not to go that way.
Oh yeah, they don't go to him.
Don't go to him.
He pick it off. He lock you up. All that.
Yep.
So we got some MVP names out there. Yep. We got some MVP names out here, Mon. Mon is going to be like our statistician, if you will.
Yes.
He's going to hold the records. Hold the records here. So our MVP is here. Some of the names we on the list as we just wrapped up Week 7. We got Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff. I said C.J. Stroud.
95.
Got a good record.
I would put Saquon in this list, in this conversation.
You know what? Yeah, he had a good year. Saquon. Cause right after him, I probably said I'll give Donald 6. No lie. I'll give Donald like 6, but yeah, Saquon will probably be top 5.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the group thus far. So
Spade gonna get you.
What I did? Oh, he's a Ravens fan?
Man,
we got a few Raven fan listeners.
Man, beat Mahomes in the playoffs, then y'all can come talk to me.
Ooh, I like that fighting word.
That was Tevin.
You see, I put it on my team. I know they beat the Ravens. I'm putting it on
what's your socials? What's your
add me. Y'all can add me. I know y'all ain't gonna beat Mahomes in the playoffs.
That is at Mr. T. Mr. T.
You see, I didn't say beat the Saints because I know that'll happen. Mahomes
Flood
beat
his
him.
mentions and everything under his pictures. That flock gang gonna get you. I didn't see them in action.
Ain't nobody worry about none of them. They ain't been nothing since the rest of them.
Oh my god! Oh
Shout out T.
God!
That was my dog.
The ball so hard, University.
Super Bowl favorites. Do we have anybody thus far? Because I think the NFC North is strong.
What we doing? The only team that's undefeated. The favorite.
The Chiefs. They are up in there.
I'm gonna say that by default.
The Lions are in there, but I want to see how the Lions are gonna look post Aiden Hutchinson. His season-ending injury.
Right, man, they really pushing that narrative about Max, though. They're really pushing it.
What?
Look,
He's the best white. defensive end or something? I don't know. I didn't hear the narrative. I just thought, I was like, Hutchinson.
The trade, bro. Trade.
I just was like, Hutchinson White, Max White. That might be what he's talking about.
It's been a wild day.
The Lions fans and they're pretty loud about this too.
Yeah. They want Max Crosby.
They want Max Crosby to come to Detroit.
They got the pieces to trade for him.
And you know, Max is a Michigan native, but I don't know, bro. Like, I'm one of those people that believe not everybody wants to go home, like,
right,
and play for their home team or whatever. Like, that's just me, but that's just my train of thought. But you know, it is a narrative. I don't like the narrative, but you know, and Max has done his part to put out the fires. He's done it on multiple occasions, but at the end of the day, this is a business. I don't want to see that happen, and because Max Crosby is the soul of the team. So you uproot him, which that would derail or also upset Christian Wilkins. That was another big signing. You brought Christian in to help Max. Christian's out. He broke his foot against the Broncos early this year. So, I mean, I know it's just one of those things. Hopefully not, though. But I want to see what Detroit looks like going forward. As, you know, they were one of my Super Bowl favorites. But I had Baltimore, Detroit, and you can't deny Minnesota. And the Chiefs do look good. And the Texans are, you know, the outside looking in. And I would like for Philly to get their shit together, but they look rough. Philly looks bad.
Too inconsistent, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Y'all got any picks there? I know Tevin said the
I would just have Chiefs. They'll just be my number one, but I'm with you on everybody. Everybody on the list, I'm with. But I had, as far as favorite, I had them number one, but I'm with everybody else too.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. I always like to throw a little dark horse up in there. I never count on Mike Tomlin. I just don't, or whatever. But if Russ continues to look how he looked on Sunday night, I don't know, man. The AFC is still a little wide open, man. NFC is, I don't know. Like, I like Detroit, but I would not be surprised if it's a random ass Kirk Cousins or a random ass Baker Mayfield or a random ass Jordan
Jalen
Love or some
Hurts.
shit. Jalen Hurts, like, it's so random in the NFC or whatever. But if I had to choose, like, my top people, it would be Detroit, Kansas City, Baltimore. Like I said, I'm not gonna count out fucking Pittsburgh just because.
San Francisco, they just out now, huh?
I
just thought about it.
Yes.
I think
What's that record is?
Until you do right by Kaepernick. I mean that.
Is they record 3-4? I think it is.
I think they're right there.
Yeah, they're 3-4. They're below 500.
And Purdy is not.
Yeah, he's not. They paid him.
Yeah, he's not great without. I mean, that's always the conversation or whatever. It's like, you do what you're supposed to do with the people around you or whatever. And now all these people are not around you. So
let's see who you are.
Let's see who you really are here, you know?
That is one of those things, you know. I mean, I think the Niners are still going to be competitive because their defense has been losing pieces off of it, you know, no matter if it's coaching staff or players. They're just starting to miss people too. But I don't know. I think the 49ers, they might get to the second round and then get bounced out, or maybe even first round bounced out. But first of all, they got to get above 500.
I got one sleeper. Cincinnati. It's my sleeper.
Burrow,
they only 3-4.
That's a tough division.
Yeah,
minus the Browns.
But if they can...
Oh, yeah, okay. That's why.
I mean, 2-game winning streak and a 2-game losing streak for the two people in front of them, they tied for first place.
Yeah.
So
they really got to start clicking.
They got to get it going.
I mean, on offense, they clicking. T. Higgins and Chase been eating. And Burrow been doing this thing. They defense just been... They've been giving up all type of points this year.
Yeah. So, and then I'm going to just throw one more sleeper out here because, I mean, they are playing really good football, especially on the defensive side of the Packers. The band adding Robert Saleh, I'm sure it's going to be a plus for them. So, Week 8, fellas, here we are. Let's see. Week 8 kicks off with a Thursday night game. The Vikings play the Rams. That's Thursday night. That's how we're going to start. Sunday night, I'm going to just go ahead and do some of these primetime games. Sunday night primetime. The Dallas Cowboys.
They got the Niners?
They play the Niners.
Oh, yeah.
That's Sunday night primetime.
We get to see some bullshit on Sunday night.
And then Monday night is even more bullshit. It's the Giants versus Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to watch baseball that night. Hopefully.
I know I'm watching basketball.
That's right. Thank God the round ball is back.
Lord.
The Colts, like you mentioned, they traveled to Houston.
We
They
come
played
in
in
Houston.
Texas. The Saints. They're playing the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Game of Dennis Allen is the biggest game of your life right here, but
Yeah, man.
That's it. But a coach like a job on the line. big
You're right,
dog.
because it is, man.
That's hot.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the Kansas City Chiefs traveled to Las Vegas and play my Raiders.
Y'all get some good games.
Hold on,
Y'all
man. Y'all do
y'all
play
make
them
it
good
tough.
now.
We always play them very, very tough.
Didn't y'all beat them last year or the year before last?
On Christmas.
Yeah. So that's what sparked the championship run too. And Reed said, "Hey man, I appreciate that.
That's the
Thanks
last
for
time
kicking
they
our ass.
lost.
We needed that."
You know what I mean?
All right, Marty. This is the Perspectives Podcast. Boogs, picks, and clicks.
Hey man, hey,
Picks
I
and
like
clicks.
that.
I like
Picks
it.
and clicks.
Hey, I want this, man. I want this. Since I am here, I'm here to cause trouble, but I need to figure out what y'all got.
All right,
Pick your poisons.
I'll provide the rest of the slate. Okay. Well, first off, let's start with our teams. Go ahead. We're gonna start with the Colts.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm going to say we're gonna win. I'm gonna say 24-20. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Colts 24-20.
Rotate it over to the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Saints and Chargers.
I'm saying. I'm saying we're gonna get. It's gonna be.
I'm okay. Only I got a caveat. If Taysom Hill plays, we win. If Taysom plays, we gonna win. No matter who else. If Taysom plays, we gonna win.
Okay.
Taysom don't play, we lose. That's what I'm going off of.
The Chargers are sinking, by the way. They're 3-3. So much for that Jim Harbaugh
What we
stuff.
doing?
Yeah.
So we just putting in Taysom.
That's all I got. That's all.
Taysom.
Taysom.
That's all I got. I feel like if Taysom play, I feel like he gonna cause some trouble. Maybe. That's all we got, man.
Y'all beat the Chargers.
Yeah, y'all beat the
Y'all
Chargers.
All right.
Y'all beat the Chargers.
I'm not saying
Okay.
Don't get my hopes up.
that. I'm not saying
I've seen the Chargers play multiple times.
I've seen the Saints play
Yeah.
every time.
I was gonna play last week. Last week.
The Chargers will find a way to
Charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
stink
So-
up the joint.
But I'm a Saints fan, so I'm gonna give us a dub. It's gonna be a small game, not many points. I'm saying 14-6.
I'm not picking against my
Jesus
Raiders.
Christ.
I'm not picking against my Raiders, but I do think it's a tight game.
Yeah.
I think it ends 24-27.
I like it.
Ooh.
I like that.
24-27?
Raiders
I
break
believe
the
that.
streak.
I believe
Raiders breaking up the win streak.
I think that's how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how we do it. Now, starting quarterback is still, I'm sure it's going to be Gardner Minshew. Nobody in Raider Nation wants him to put our
Stuff on.
Send them back to Indy.
put our jersey on anymore. But that's what it is. Maybe I should have gave you the game slates prior to us recording, but it is what it is. This is
Give me what you
we're
got.
developing.
Hey,
We're
yeah,
Give me
developing.
what you got.
Let's
Y'all
see.
stick with us.
Vikings Rams. What are y'all picks?
Vikings.
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 Oh, everybody picking the Vikings.
Vikings on a clean slate. Ready for the next one?
Go ahead with it.
All right. Cardinals versus Dolphins. Do we really care about that game?
Not really, but
All right. No, we don't care about that.
got it.
This isn't hate, TJ, but give me the Texans over the Colts.
Feel that. I respect it.
I'm gonna have to side with the Texans because they at home.
Okay. Then we're gonna go. The
Fuck the
next game is
Texans.
Philly versus the Bengals.
Ooh, this is a good
Philly
one.
versus the Bengals. Who's at home?
Bengals at
are
home.
but they haven't won at home yet. That's
That's wild.
Ooh,
Yeah, for real.
give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Give me the Bengals.
Yes,
Okay.
give me Cincy.
Mm.
It's gonna be a long day for big play slate.
Something's not right with Philly's offensive line. Like, they look really bad. Jason Kelsey retired, and they look really bad.
Right, they don't know what to do.
I thought that was just me.
And somehow Saquon's still running wild.
It's still
right,
going
well, he
crazy.
going off.
running wild, brother.
Yeah.
Do we care about Falcons Bucks?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Give me the Birds.
Ooh,
Yeah,
dang, I don't-
Give me the
dang,
Birds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going same, bro. If Tampa wouldn't have lost Mike and Chris, I probably would have run with Tampa, but give me the Birds here.
If Mike Evans play, I got Buccaneers.
He's not playing.
Oh, well, yeah, I got the Falcons.
That hurt to say, don't it? Damn.
You know what? Hell no. That's my upset. I'm going Tampa Bay. Hold on, I'm going Tampa Bay. Big play, baby. I don't trust Kirk Cousins in no game with no pressure.
Man, Kirk straight from Gresham Road, bro.
Man,
You know, he's straight from. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
fine, but Baker at home, man. I'm going with the Baker man.
Kirk Cousins and the swag circus is some of the wildest
That's
shit.
hilarious.
I
Baker
did not
built
have
for
that on my
adversity.
bingo card this year.
Not at all.
We'll live
Do we care about Jets Patriots?
Absolutely not.
No.
All right. I love that. I absolutely love that. Packers Jaguars. Do we care?
No.
Give me the pack, regardless.
Yeah,
I'll
Packers,
say
yeah,
Packers.
clean sweep for the Packers.
Ravens Browns. Give me
I like that.
Give me the Ravens.
The Ravens.
No, go ahead and keep hating.
Upset.
There you go.
James coming in, and he gonna do some things that's gonna be a little strange.
Crazy.
That's my upset pick of the year. Jameis Winston about to
kick
go.
a man while he's down.
Putting stars behind.
Jameis Winston about to. Hey, they at home. Cleveland is at home. Myles Garrett still plays defense.
Upset of the year.
Also on the trade block.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's all I got.
Give me Myles Garrett to the Lions. I can see that happening
They
first.
trying to trade him too.
I can see that happening.
They got
I can see
the
that
Lions got the
If
man,
the
Lions got
Lions do that, they're definitely going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, yo.
But that's a side conversation. That is a side conversation.
Wait, are we putting it down?
No,
On wax?
we can. We'll go back to that post trade
All right.
deadline. You know what I'm saying? Because
No.
the next show is going to be.
29th.
Oh yeah, and plus, I mean, the trade market's been active. You know, 29th. Next show.
That just made my chest cave
that
in. Wow. That would.
would wreck the league. All right. Did we really care about Titans versus Lions? Did I say that, or did I just?
No.
You joked about
We'll
it.
pick the Lions.
Yeah, give me the Lions. Yeah,
All right.
clean sweep. Keep it moving. All right, Bills versus Seahawks.
Good game.
Oh, that should be a pretty solid one.
I'm
actually.
going Bills.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bills.
DK got hurt, so I'm going Bills.
Yeah,
Give me the Seahawks.
I
Ooh.
like it.
My hate for Josh Allen continues.
And the Bills on the road too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Got no receiver though. Somebody came, didn't they?
Amari
Amari.
Cooper's.
Oh yeah, give me the Bills.
Did y'all see that play with Keon Coleman and Amari?
Yeah, shout out Keon, man.
So in case if you didn't see like what happened, Josh Allen, he made a check at the line of scrimmage. He checked out of a play. Amari Cooper is to the slot to the left, and Coleman is to the far out to the left. And so Josh Allen makes a check. Amari turns to Keon Coleman. He's like, "What the fuck do I do?" And then you know what I'm saying. Then Keon just kind of like does like a little hand signal, and then Amari Cooper gets his first touchdown as a Buffalo Bill.
Dang.
First
Oh,
catch
man,
and
that
first
play,
touchdown. Crazy work.
So shout out to Amari. Yeah, I mean he did put them Alabama colors on, but he a dog.
Yeah, he is.
He a
He's
dog.
still one of them.
Absolutely. So, this ought to be a good one. This one should be in prime time. I feel like Bears versus Commanders.
Oh.
Both teams are above 500. The Commanders are 5-2, and Chicago is 4-2.
Oh,
Uh,
that should be. Oh, is Jaden playing though?
I think he's gonna play.
I think he's gonna play
Okay.
because they said he's. I think day to day. No, it's easy.
Yeah, I think he did
I
it.
think they said that.
Yeah, day to day. So, what y'all think?
I'm going Bears.
Come on,
Ooh, give me polish.
man, give me the LSU quarterback, bro. I don't trust no USC quarterback.
I don't either, but give me
Mm,
Bears.
I got the
Give me
Commandos.
Bears. Give me polish.
I got the Commandos.
Ooh.
damn.
Big J.
Damn, that should have been a prime time
Big
game.
JD.
You're right. That should have been a prime time game.
And my boy beat what's that boy? Brian Robertson running that ball. Give me that.
Mhm.
God.
That's tough. Yeah,
Come
that's
on, man.
tough.
I'm rolling with Washington. Give me Washington.
Yeah.
Give me
I like
Washington in this one.
Damn.
Nobody cares about Panthers versus Broncos. 49ers and Cowboys. What y'all think?
Give me Cowboys.
Give me the
Give me
Niners.
Cowboys.
Give me Dallas because they got him.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. This is desperation time like a motherfucker.
Make it or break it, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think they beat a good team yet. You know, at least a team that's good on paper.
Yeah.
Do we care about Giants and Steelers?
Oh
I
no,
don't.
but I'm going with Steelers.
Yeah.
I don't think we do.
All right. So that wraps up NFL chit-chat there. Let's see here. Week 8 of the college football season, that definitely wrapped up there. LSU handled business. They went up to Arkansas. They beat the Razorbacks 34-10.
Get my boot back.
That's right. Miami played in another tough game and close game in the middle of the day. That game should have been nighttime. Miami won. They went into Louisville, beat them 52-45. That was another stressful one. Texas versus Georgia. That game, it says 30-16. I'm sorry, 30-15. But that game wasn't even that close. Georgia really did put hands and feet on Texas throughout that game.
Bruh. Okay. Because I was one of the people that was just like, hey, yo, Texas gonna dog walk them or whatever. Like, it is what it is. Like, the way that Georgia's been playing, they have been playing super close. They've been struggling with some of these teams. Whatever, right? I really thought that Texas was going to dog walk them. I did not expect Texas to be at home to get their ass whooped like that. Regardless of what the score was, they got toe up that night. They really, really did. It just takes me back to the realization of like, hey, yo, man, this is the SEC. And just because y'all came over here don't mean that y'all about to win and wreck shit or whatever. And Georgia said, we ain't come over here to take no picks. We came over here to eat, and we did. So shout out to Georgia. I'm gonna give y'all a backhanded apology because it's still fuck you. Go Tigers every day, no matter what. All right, but y'all proved me wrong. Y'all went out into Austin and handled business. Like I haven't seen something that impressive since LSU went out there and did it.
Right. Oh, let's see here. Let me just show Colorado some love here also while we're here before I just review the marquee games from last week. Colorado, they went into Arizona. They won 34-7, and Travis Hunter didn't even play the second half of the game. You know what I'm saying? I think he had a shoulder injury the week before, and they were already up. They were dominating. So Coach Prime was like, you know what? Go ahead and take that jersey, take his helmet, go ahead and rest, chill out. And you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show Colorado some love.
Shout out Colorado.
And as we did speak about Shedeur, I just want to just kind of go over some stats here. He was 23 of 33, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Okay. You said 2 picks?
2 picks.
Okay.
And 6 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. So I mean,
he can run.
Yeah.
If he wants to. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I like that 6 yards rushing. Just gonna pick you out apart from the pocket. I like that.
He handles his business. Another upset that happened there. Alabama lost to Tennessee. Is it over for the Tide?
Just for this year, maybe.
Hey man, that boy is not Nick Saban. The recruit's gonna realize that he is not Nick Saban. It is over for the Tide. I'm calling it. I was waiting. I was waiting on the downfall. I was like, that one game gonna happen to where everybody gonna be like, oh, it's just that one thing. It's just that one game. I was like, thank you, Vandy. And I saw Tennessee come up. I was like, Tennessee gonna be the other one. Go get them.
Alabama is the only. It's pretty much the professional sports team, Alabama football in Alabama.
Yeah.
So all the money's gonna go there, and as long as they got money, somebody gonna come. The coach is just good enough to get people to come down.
He ain't even winning Washington.
And they got money. So they got the number 1 freshman playing receiver.
They do.
Yeah.
So somebody coming to throw in the ball.
Loud,
Monster.
It's loud.
Hey man, they ain't letting him go nowhere.
They're not letting him go anywhere. That kid is amazing.
What do y'all think of? Who are some names that y'all think could replace him? Well, first of all, how long do you give Kalen DeBoer, the Tides coach? Number 1. Number 2, who would be a replacement for him?
I give him 5 years. I mean, you got to get a whole recruiting style. Like, you got to give me a whole recruiting cycle if you bring me in here, dog. Like, I know Nick Saban spoiled y'all, but Jesus Christ.
You think he went out?
Huh?
You think he went out, or you think he lose more this year?
That boy? Well, you know, he gotta come down to the.
He gotta come to BR.
He gotta go to Baton Rouge.
You gotta come to that right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little scared. I think he lose that one, but I think he win everything else. So I think he gonna finish with whatever in 3, 9-3, 10-3. They're gonna be in the playoffs.
The rest of their schedule is at home versus Missouri, a bye week, at LSU, at home versus Mercer.
Who?
Exactly.
Who is he?
That's crazy. At Oklahoma and home versus Auburn.
Come on, man. They're gonna win all of them except the one in Baton Rouge.
I think they lose both to the Tigers.
Yeah.
Nah,
I think both Tigers they lose.
They beat
lose.
Auburn. They don't like them.
I know, but that's what be making it so good, or whatever. Because when Auburn, when they really kicking up some shit, and Auburn just sitting back there in the top,
this last game of the season.
they like, nah, we gonna get their ass. Don't worry about it. We gonna get them.
We gonna bust y'all ass.
Yeah, and I'm sure Auburn still pissed from last year. That fourth and what they call it, fourth and Milrow.
Yeah.
That shit was incredible.
It's great.
Incredible.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. I hope you get a full slate. I'm always supportive of coaches getting like a full chance so you can recruit, or if it's in the league or whatever, so you can actually build like the culture and everything. So I hope for him. I really, really do. But I don't know. I don't think that they're not gonna be the tide of yesteryears. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
That's about over with. I don't know. I'd be interested because I mean it's got to be a short list of names that would take that Alabama job, meaning who they would consider to take the job.
Of course.
So I mean, I'm sure everybody would. Well, majority of coaches would put their name in the hat to be coach of University of Alabama. But I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see how things shake out. And then just to wrap up college football, as we're going to do the top 15 update. Oregon remains number 1, Georgia 2, Penn State, Ohio State, Texas, Florida, Miami, Florida, that is, Tennessee, LSU. I feel like LSU should have went up in the polls.
We should have, but it's cool.
But LSU remains at number 8, Clemson 9, Iowa State 10, BYU 11, Notre Dame at 12, Indiana, the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers in football.
Still making noise. I like it.
7-0, they right there at 13. Texas A&M at 14, and the Crimson Tide at 15 and 5-2.
Yes, sir.
I did not know that.
What about Indiana?
I did not know that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they cooking.
They've been whooping ass and
Shit,
taking
with-
names. You know?
With Greece, with Crisco, they 7-0. Come on.
That's right. Week 9, some of the games that really just stand out. Whew. I'm scared about this one. Florida State versus Miami. This tends to be one of those. Now, this is going to show me if we really got that dog. You know,
Florida State.
yeah, if we go out and smack them around.
I mean, I get it. I get it, man. But, you know, you've been shitting on them all. Don't get a little nervous now.
I'll be scared. The boys know each other.
Shit, son.
They play high school ball together. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you know what I'm saying? Give me my Miami Hurricanes, as always. I think this should be primetime game, and it may be. LSU visits Texas A&M.
Yeah.
That's 6:30 kickoff.
Yep.
Are
we in, Kyle?
Yep.
Fuck.
Come on, man.
We don't do well over there.
No need to worry.
We don't do well over there.
No need to
But
worry.
I'm not worried. You're right.
Number 40, that white boy. Bad man.
Shout out
Bad
Weeks,
man.
man. Shout out
Bad
Weeks, man. That boy
Yeah,
went
that's a
stupid
bad
these
boy.
past couple
He been
games.
causing hell on the football
Yeah,
field.
man. Lord, thank you. Appreciate it, big dog.
Yes, indeed. 5-1 Syracuse versus 6-0 Pitt. That's
Trap game.
gonna be interesting. 5-1 Boise State, number 17 Boise State versus 6-1 UNLV.
Your boy,
Ooh, that's gonna be one.
what's
Yeah,
his name?
five
Does AJ get off? Think he going for 180 again?
That's a late game, 9:30 West Coast.
I have it on TV somewhere. In there. Yes, sir.
Number 4 Ohio State 5-1 versus 5-2 Nebraska.
Okay.
These rankings look wild, so wild, just based on like records and stuff. Number 12 Notre Dame versus 6-0 Navy.
That's my upset. Write
Navy?
it down. Navy gonna beat Notre
So
Dame.
they be
I like that.
that
Jot
team,
that
they
down,
looking
Mark.
good, bro.
Jot that one, Mark.
That's the upset.
Uh-oh.
Navy
Navy
beat
don't-
Notre Dame.
I like it.
Navy at home. All they do is run the ball.
Mhm.
They about to beat Notre Dame.
I've never heard of Navy doing anything outside of running the ball.
Hey, well, he threw a touchdown last week. Now he ran 5, but he threw one. I said, okay, look at him throw the ball.
little versatility.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got Navy, bro. They just running that thing.
God, Oklahoma is just 4-3. They travel to Ole Miss
I think
5-2.
Oklahoma winning that one too. Though.
You think you got Oklahoma in that one?
Yeah, I think they're gonna beat Ole Miss.
Ooh, after watching Saturday, I feel like I'm just picking against Oklahoma from here on out. They
They
look
look terrible.
Man, they can't look no worse.
Right, let's see what Lane Kiffin feeling, man.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin, man.
Lane might get off that
Wait,
bullshit.
who Lane coaching?
Ole Miss?
Oh, they coach. No, it's like Riley, Oklahoma.
No, Lincoln Riley, USC.
Oh Lord, they be.
Man, you gotta catch up, baby.
But then Lane coached. No, Lane was at USC.
Yeah.
And Lincoln. Okay, anyway,
Mhm.
I got Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma gonna beat the Bucks.
7-0 Indiana versus 4-3 Washington. Number 13 Indiana, mind you.
Mm.
Nobody cares about BYU and UCF.
Hey man, I'm trying to make it to a game in BYU, bro. I like the
At
setting.
Brigham Young.
I like the setting, like the mountains and all that shit back there. That shit just looks super fucking dope. That's like the nerd in me wanting to go. I told my wife, I was like, yo, we go out there, I want to sit in the nosebleeds for that shit, just so I can look at the fucking mountains.
Nosebleeds in Utah is crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Way up there.
Way up there.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that at all.
I be on bullshit. I do.
Number 1 Oregon versus number 20 Illinois.
I mean, Oregon lose.
That game is at 2:30. Good God. That shit-
Where, Illinois?
They only
In
play
Oregon.
with East Coast.
In Oregon?
Yeah.
They playing super early.
Wait, 2:30 in Oregon?
Yeah. That's
Or is it 2:30 our time?
2:30 our time.
So that means
So they playing at what,
It's
12?
12 o'clock.
Shoot, that
You
must be
could've
their homecoming. That's gotta be their
They're gonna
homecoming.
be doing drugs immediately afterwards. Shit,
You know how they do in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Number 21 Missouri. They 6-1 by the way. They travel to Alabama. 5-2.
they about to lose.
Somebody finna roll. They ain't losing 2 in a row. They don't do that often.
That might be Alabama home. Well, no, Mercer has to be their
Yeah,
homecoming.
Mercer.
Yeah, nah, he's
Gotta
already
be their
there.
homecoming. Number 5 Texas versus, look at this, number 25 Vandy.
Hey. Man, give me Vandy. Give me Vandy. I'm taking an upset on Vandy, man. Unless y'all put the arch in, I ain't trying to hear it, son. Go ahead, man. Go get them, Vandy.
Nobody cares about Penn State and Wisconsin. And nobody really cares about Kansas versus Kansas State.
Penn State has not done the Penn State thing yet. I've been waiting on it, but they just keep winning.
Bro, it's
coming.
It's early.
Yeah.
It's gonna come.
Usually they do it now.
It always comes.
Yeah, it always do. It's just like, oh, it's like, yeah, watch out for Penn State, and then boom, well, never mind.
They're gonna have a whiteout game and lose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're right.
It'll be next week. They play Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, that's one.
Freshman finna tat them boys up.
That's the one. And last but not, both of these teams are 6-1. SMU versus Duke. Can't believe Duke is 6-1.
Man, I ain't picking
but
Duke for nothing.
give me SMU.
Yeah.
And give me the boys from the real part of the South.
Mhm.
And I don't like the fact that Colorado isn't ranked, so we're just gonna go ahead and check this out. Check out and see what they got going on. They play 5-2 Cincinnati on ESPN.
Okay, that should be interesting. It's
Nighttime.
always
Tough matchup.
yeah, it's always tough.
Nighttime, 9:15.
I like it.
Now, just to be able to check out upset of the week, I wouldn't really call this an upset, but give me Syracuse over Pitt. I'm gonna go safe.
Oh,
And-
wait a minute. Let me get this.
I'm gonna go real safe with that one. I don't know. I'm feeling a little frisky about this Mississippi and Oklahoma game.
Telling you, man, get on the bandwagon.
Now Oklahoma just looks so bad.
Yeah, they do.
God, they look so bad.
They do.
You know what? This is my real upset pick. Give me Illinois over Oregon.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
mad at it.
fuck
I
with
won't. I think Oregon's gonna lose, so I ain't mad at it.
They do for one. They went to battle with Old State last week.
I think they will get too cocky.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, you heard mine, bro. Give me Vandy over Texas. I'm taking it. Hey, listen. Welcome to the SEC, Big Texas.
If you're a better, please take the spread on that game. I'm pretty sure it's
That's one thing I
Texas
gotta
by
have a conversation with y'all
by
about
like
because
14.
y'all actually bet I don't.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't bet. I give
Allegedly.
bets, and then people be like, "Man, they lost," and I'm like, "Well, you should have. Why you bet it? I ain't make you bet.
Well, give me
I just told you what I
advice.
would have done."
Give me advice.
I know somebody that just hit for a band
Damn.
plus
Lord.
on one game.
I ain't want to bet for real all year, so I gave up. Like,
Now, we got a few minutes here before we go ahead and wrap it on up. We've been kind of pushing this topic back here, but Vince McMahon is an absolutely disgusting human being.
Hey, man. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Big freak ass boy.
TJ, tell us about what you learned in the Vince McMahon documentary.
Number one, you always start with love. He's a genius. That man is a fucking genius.
Yep.
The way that he orchestrated this whole thing with the Wrestling Federation or the Worldwide Wrestling Federation or World Wrestling Federation, whatever it was. I miss it being called WWF. I really do. I understand why. I get it, but I do miss it. Hulk Hogan was a bitch. I knew he was a bitch, but I found out he was more of a bitch watching episode 1 and 2 and then doubling back watching episode 5. Hulk Hogan was a bitch. Vince McMahon is wrestling's P. Diddy. That boy, that boy was sued so much, and the boy got sued by Sable and brought her back.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, yo, nah, you can't come up here and be an assistant or whatever. His daughter called him out like, hey, yo, nah, she sued us for millions and millions of dollars. He was like, and so what? Look at them titties. that boy was a wild boy out there, man. Like he really was, but like his storytelling and everything that he was able to like just like conjugate up or whatever. Oh my God,
he could draw up stories.
He really, really could or whatever. And the risk that he was willing to take as far as like throwing his family business out there, allowing other people to throw their family business out there, like it just did not matter. But I will say, the one thing that I did find interesting about this, that really shouldn't be all that shocking. So, y'all watched The Last Dance, right? Michael Jordan shit. So, y'all, this same person that did this documentary, right?
Simmons.
One of the things that looked really bad in the Last Dance documentary was Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Definitely.
The thing that looked really bad here was the relationship between Vince and Shane.
That looked really awkward.
Oh my God. I ain't even have a dad growing up, but if I did, it couldn't have been that shit.
Yeah.
That shit was toxic, son. That boy was just like, man, I just wanted my dad to be proud of me. That was it.
Yeah.
But Vince's dad told him that he loved him one time in his entire life. Nigga kicked the bucket the next day.
Wow.
Yep.
The brilliance of Vince McMahon
That's a
and
horse.
everything that he put into this company and the thing that he did outside of it to bring it all to what it is today or whatever, like it was diabolical. The man's a habitual liar, a manipulator,
Yeah.
master manipulator,
Master
And you
manipulator.
only add more paper and more paper.
Yeah.
More paper. That's how I feel about the boy, man. Like I really, but Linda didn't even look like Linda sitting down right there.
She looked so awkward.
You know what I mean? Like the shit was just wild. But Vince McMahon, you deserve everything that you got right now because you fucked over some good people.
Yeah.
You don't want to take ownership for the things that you should be taking ownership for. There's no accountability or whatever. But the things that you should be praised for, you are, and you know that you are. But man, what an amazing doc! You finally got a chance to watch it, right?
I finished it.
Yeah.
I finished the doc. I didn't like. I feel like they left out a lot of important parts of The Rock and Stone Cold.
I felt the same way.
I felt like there was. I feel like they covered a lot of stuff, but I feel like it was just. It still wasn't magnified about how important those two were to the
Like how they did with Hulk Hogan.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically Hulk Hogan was basically 2.5 an episode and a half.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He had a full episode, then like 30 minutes of another episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Like, didn't really care for that. I did appreciate how he highlighted The Rock and because I actually forgot in the beginning the people hated The Rock.
They did. Yep.
You know, like I really forgot that. You know,
Mhm.
especially whenever it was colorful ropes and stuff like that back then.
Mm-hmm.
Because about I guess how they tried to introduce him and everything. The Ring Boys, Vince McMahon, you're disgusting. The Ring Boys is nasty. That's a whole RICO charge right there.
Yeah.
By itself. That's a traveling sex ring.
That's basically what it was.
Double entendre.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see.
like that. I don't know. That was wild. I didn't know that the Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan, how big of a deal that was in Detroit at that point in time. I knew it was what do you call it? Territories, wrestling territories, but I didn't know how wide and broad out and ranged it
entire
was.
fucking country.
Yeah, and then I didn't know that back then you couldn't intrude on other people's territory, quote quote. But I don't know. It was a good doc. It really was a good doc. They put out so many disclaimers. We did these interviews before his sexual allegations in January of 2024.
I still gotta see it. I haven't seen it yet. I gotta see it. I gotta take time
out of 10, I'm not even gonna lie. Out of 10, it's like an 8.
Yep.
It's like an 8 out of 10.
And that's only because of like certain little things that should have been highlighted a little bit more. Like they really did attack. I don't want to say attack the character of who it was, but they really was trying to push the idea of like, yo, Vince McMahon and the character of Mr. McMahon are two different people.
Yep.
But the people that know him are like, no, he's the same fucking person.
Yeah.
Or like the Paul Heyman that's speaking, Undertaker that is speaking, they're like, no, like he really is the same person or whatever. But the way he went about things and how he was so mad at Ted Turner for doing the same thing that he did.
Yep.
He did he was just like, no, he's trying to put me out of business. It's just like, but you put these other people out of business.
By taking their talent.
I know, but fuck him. Like, he can't do it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And I like how they highlighted how WCW was kicking their ass for, what was it, like 86 straight weeks or whatever. Like just doing their thing as far as that go. Like, it really is incredible. I like the fact that they did break down the XFL. If y'all never even watched Dark Side of the Ring, that's one thing that I always recommend that people watch. They got a lot of good shit over there too. Some of these stories I've heard before. One of them is called the Hell on a Plane, and them boys is on that bitch wilding. Like Jim Ross had to get up and go tell everybody, hey man, y'all need to sit the fuck down. And you remember that shit?
No,
you ever seen that? Bruh, incredible. That shit is on Vice. You can find it on YouTube or whatever. Like, that's Dark Side of the Ring. That shit is buck wild. They got a whole bunch of random stories.
That's the part that I feel like they should have just highlighted more was the announcers. I was waiting for them to highlight Jerry the King and JR. Like, because those voices are so iconic.
Super iconic. Yep.
Maybe like the best 10 years of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like those voices are synonymous with wrestling.
Yeah.
JR's scream whenever something would happen. Like, that's iconic. Yeah, like Mankind being thrown off the top of the cage and him saying, he's dead. He's dead.
Oh, God, he killed. By God, he killed him. Man, shout out JR, bro. You know what? I like that. I didn't think about that at the time.
Yeah, I wish they would have highlighted that a little bit more because those guys.
The voice of Paul Bear, like literally with him being with the Undertaker and being so close. Like, that's one story I wish I could hear. Like, I can hear how that relationship happened, what all how it bloomed, everything. I like that story.
Yep. And then so I suggest if you have not seen the Vince McMahon doc that you can find that on Netflix. Please go out and go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ended up being a good doc. Vince McMahon is a nasty human being.
Yep.
His nastiness aside, the stories that emerge from this doc are really dope. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I didn't even know about the whole steroid scandal. Didn't know about that. Oh
shit, for real?
I really did. Well, you could tell that they were on roids, but like, I didn't know roids was actively being pumped through the WWE.
That shit is talked about. Like, it's like baseball and then wrestling.
Damn,
like,
I didn't know.
Like, yeah, that shit was buck wild. That's how they did like the people that died before a certain age thing or whatever. Like, it's a bunch of them motherfuckers that had died. Like, just like young. Yeah, and then even asking him, like, do you feel any like accountability as far as that goes? Because like, no, that's my fault. No. Charged up Bob Costas in the interview, but whatever, he felt that he was being like ran down as far as they go. But I mean, no, bro. Like these are your people. Like you are actively pumping shit into them, Pauls. Like you know,
pumping them drugs.
yeah. Like this is on you. But he still made it, bro. Money shut up a lot of people.
Yeah, it silences a lot of voices.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, well, a couple more things that we gonna get up out of here. Ooh, that was tough right there. NBA opening night was last night or Tuesday night. Whenever you did listen to this.
There you go.
We saw some history last night. LeBron James was on the floor with his junior.
Oh, so cute.
Bronny James Jr. One time for Black excellence.
Yes, sir.
One time for Black excellence. We definitely love that.
Love it.
What do y'all think Bronny? Because there's some things I was listening to this morning, and some people were saying Bronny looked scared. Like, did y'all think so? And like, what were some of y'all thoughts about that? Because I'm sure you've seen a highlight or an Instagram or Twitter clip at this point.
Scared of what? He's a 55th pick. He going out there and he just going to play basketball, bro.
With his
Like,
dad, you have to say.
Right.
Bro, it's scared. Like, I don't know what people. Okay, for first of all, the 55th pick, how you think he gonna look? Like, them the people that usually, if they miss 2 shots, they might not get another chance in the NBA.
Yep.
So he gonna nervous. His first game is sold out. He playing for the Lakers.
Yeah.
The Lakers, number one.
Not the Clippers.
Well, not even that's crazy. That might not be number one. Number one, he playing with his daddy.
Yeah.
On the same team. Number 2, he playing for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Sold out. Everybody watching. He gonna be nervous, but he is all right. The Lakers, JJ Redick and them, they did a good job with what they did. Put him in for a little short time. Let him get a feel. Got a shot up. Missed it. All right, it's cool. Took him out of the game. He's a second round pick. 3 minutes, 4 minutes. That's how much you're gonna play anyway. Whenever he do get in the game.
That's right.
If he get in the game. So yeah, man, it was just a real good moment to see that
That
father son in her, because we probably never see that in basketball
Not
ever
basketball.
again. Yeah. So father and son being able to take the court at the same time.
Yeah. Not in basketball. Did you see anything from it, TJ?
I did not. I seen them check in. I seen everybody stand up, clap, and hold their phone up, and that was it.
That was basically it.
Man.
To be honest with you.
Very nice phone. I did see the photo op that they took with Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, that was definitely
dope to see.
You know what I'm saying? Because you damn sure don't see stuff like that. First of all, like I spoke with Ken Griffey Sr. because he looked like he don't be going for none of the bullshit. He looks like you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like I could shoot dice with Ken Griffey Sr. Like you know what I'm saying? That's just me. But open night happened. We had our basketball predictions a couple pods back, so go back and listen to that. And last but not least, we've been on a good stretch of music here as of late. You know, I listen to a lot of, I guess you would call it like new boom bap music or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Benny the Butcher, he did drop Stabbed and Shot 2.
Oh shit, he did?
Yeah, Stabbed and Shot 2 is out. I think, you know what I'm saying?
That part in the group chat.
Definitely got to go listen to that.
You did that yesterday?
Say it again?
You dropped that yesterday?
No, that actually dropped 2 weeks ago.
Oh, damn. Well, yeah, you can know who didn't listen to it.
You know what I'm saying? But Stabbed and Shot 2 is definitely out. Him and 38 Special. You make sure you go listen to that. And I ain't gonna front. Me and TJ walked into the studio. That might have been last week, and Tevin was in here jamming that Dom Kennedy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, old Dom is back. Well, I ain't gonna even say old Dom. Dom is on another. He's entering another chapter as an artist. When I heard it, I was like, okay, this sounds good. Now it sounds more up to date. Sounds fresh.
That whole thing was vibing. It really was. I was like, shit.
Damn right. I got about halfway to go with the album. It's 19 songs, but it's a hit. It's damn sure a hit. TJ, you got anything that dropped that you know?
Big Glow.
Come on.
Big Glow. Big Glow. Big Glow.
Oh.
Big Glow. Like, hey, listen. I like when my hood women get on some bullshit or
That's
whatever.
right.
And one of the things I was looking for on this was, all right, man, I'm a Glow fan. You see all the videos of people riding by in the car and the dude just in the car jamming Glow. That is me. All right? I guarantee you at the party on Saturday.
Right
I'm telling you right now, y'all pull up at the party on Saturday. My wife is gonna say, "Turn on Tomorrow too," and I'm gonna turn up with this shit. Glow be going, yo. So of course when the album dropped, I was like, let me go check this out. She got Kirk Franklin on that bitch. She got T-Pain sounding like old T-Pain or whatever, man. The features on there is pretty good. Hey, I can do without Sexy Red. I can.
Yep.
I can.
I
But
can.
I also get it. But Glow got TikTok on fire right now.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? So she got some shit. Again, one of those things just finding like a little theme in there. It's just like, all right, so like I know it's not a concept album because you're not one of those people, but what's like the theme of your shit? And her shit is like, hey yo, don't fuck with me, don't put your hands on me, don't do none of that shit. She got 2 different, maybe 3 different songs on there talking about men beating women and how she ain't gonna put up with it. That kind of fucked me up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's only because she's young. You know what I mean? But she got a song with Money Long, who I love, by the way. I don't know if y'all listen to anything that she does, but Money Long is absolutely amazing.
She ain't missed it.
And then right after that, it's a song with Kirk Franklin. And then after that, it's a song about her telling the nigga, hey, you ain't gonna put your hands on me. Just like, hey, how much abuse have you seen, bro?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
That's a lot
for somebody who came from sleeping on the air mattress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't talk about your dad as if he beat your mom ass like at all. But shit. But that Big Glow is amazing. A lot of people was talking about Big X the Plug. I finally gave that a run to see what I thought about that. Again, being a Louisiana nigga, growing up on Texas rap or whatever, that's right. Literally the feel I got from it. I was like, this is just Texas rap all the way through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, will I revisit it? Probably not. Because, again, once I grew up on it, but after a while, I kind of
distance yourself from.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I still do a little backpack boom bap shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Big X the Plug. People do rock with them. They're cool with it. But for me, I thought it was like, oh, this ain't bad. But I don't see myself going back to it.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference, too, in between Houston. Like, you know, growing up in Louisiana, we've heard what the Dallas sound, and then we've heard the Houston sound, because those are 2 totally different worlds, 2 totally different planets, 2 totally different fields of music. But yeah, because Dallas music, you can really blend that with like BR jig music, and you can blend those 2 sounds with that Memphis crunk sound. Then you can take that and blend it with Lil Jon. I'm a music nerd.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can really play those 4 sounds, and you can actually have yourself a 3-hour set in the club if you really want to, or party, however you want to go about it. But yeah, T, you got anything else that just kind of, any other music that just kind of stood out there to you?
I can't remember when that T Grizzly dropped, but I've been still listening to that.
I did hear good things about that.
I liked it. Was a whole body of work from. I ain't really listened to him before, but when I heard this, I was like, oh, I like this. I can play this anytime.
That's right.
So I feel like that's an album you can still listen to probably 10 years from now and still feel something from it. That's probably one of the other people albums that I've checked out.
Damn right.
Love that.
Well, I know that this was a longer episode by about 10 minutes or so, give or take. But
y'all kick back and vibe.
Y'all kick back and y'all rock with us.
Hey man, it's only happened because we're gonna tell y'all we had technical difficulties on the day we were supposed to record. So so we had to get it all in today. Yeah,
so apologies if this pod episode is a little low on energy. I ain't gonna front. I fucked up yesterday.
I was telling people too. I was like, "Yo, we was cooking.
We was fucking yesterday.
We was in this bitch going off."
It was a hot day yesterday. I was loving it. Yeah. The energy was up. It was beautiful shit.
Tevin was red hot yesterday. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He had one-liners after one-liners after one-liners yesterday. Tevin was on one yesterday. That's my bad. I fucked that up. But we here. But we here. But this is technology, and this is what we got to deal with. But once again, thank you to all the listeners. Share with a friend, share with a coworker, share with somebody that you fuck with. And until next time, holla.